and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will see about the ways to improve our mental health. If you want to know how to have a good mental health, then you must watch this video till the end. Before we begin this video, let me ask you, do you know what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. What does that mean? It means it is your ability to handle and cope with stress. The way you think, feel, act, and relate to others all makes up your mental health. Did you know that everything in our life is affected by our mental health? All the aspects of our life is influenced by our mental health. In every stage of life, mental health is important, be it childhood, adolescence, adulthood, or old age. Having a good mental health keeps the person balanced in his daily life. He is able to cope with the stresses and challenges of life, whereas a person with poor mental health finds it difficult to manage the things of life. He cannot manage his thinking, his feelings, or his behavior, and he cannot even handle the stresses which he faces in his life. Mental health is important because it also affects our physical health. When our emotions are not right, when anger breaks out, or when we face too much stress or anxiety, then these emotions have a negative impact on our health, and it is also bad for our heart. So, how can we keep our mental health balanced, or how can we have a good mental health? So, now let's see the 8 golden rules which will help us to improve or strengthen our mental health. So, let's start. Remember this acronym called New Start. So, with this acronym, we will see how we can maintain a good mental health. Now, let's break down this acronym and see it one by one. N stands for nutrition, E stands for exercise, W stands for water, S stands for sunshine, T stands for temperance, A stands for air, R stands for rest, and the last T stands for trust in divine power. Now let's begin with the first letter in this acronym, which is N. N stands for nutrition. How can we have a good mental health through nutrition? Does it really have an impact on our mental health? Does the food that we eat have an effect on our mind? Oh yes. Researchers say that what we eat not only affects our physical health but also affects our mental health. Eating a well-balanced diet and nutrient-rich food such as whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, low-fat dairy, and lean proteins can help to improve our mood, increase energy level, and help us to think clearly. The second letter is E. E for exercise. Exercising regularly can help reduce stress, depression, and anxiety. When you exercise, your body releases chemicals called endorphins and serotonin. So, these endorphins trigger a positive feeling in the body, and the serotonin, it boosts your mood and sense of well-being. Examples of moderate exercises are like biking, walking, jogging, and gardening. So, when you are active, when you exercise, feelings of loneliness and isolations are reduced. The third letter in the acronym is W. W stands for water. Every cell and every system of our body is dependent on water for healthy functioning. On an average, adult human body is made up of 60% water. The percentage can vary from 45 to 75%. The amount of water in human heart and brain is about 73%. So just think every cell in our body is dependent on water. When you do not drink enough water, you will suffer from dehydration, and that can affect your concentration and mood. You will feel tired, drained out, frustrated, and you will have less clarity of mind. Dehydration also causes mood swings, headaches, fatigue, and this may lead to depression and decreased brain energy and increased stress in the body. When the body becomes dehydrated, the blood circulation to the brain becomes slow, and therefore there is less oxygen supply to the brain, and in this way it hampers our thinking. Our thinking gets altered. So keep your body well hydrated if you want a healthier mind and a healthier body. The fourth letter is S, which stands for sunlight. We all know that sunlight is a source of vitamin D. This vitamin D is not only helpful for our body, but it also helps in boosting our mood. 5 to 15 minutes of sun exposure in a day can give you healthy amounts of vitamin D. Studies have discovered that the more sunlight we are exposed to, the more serotonin we produce. Go for a short 15-minute walk when the sun is still up. It can give you the needed serotonin boost, which acts as the happy hormone. The sun is one of the best sources of vitamin D for the human body. People do not need to get a tan or burn to get vitamin D from the sun. Too much exposure to sunlight also has its own health setbacks. It is said that morning sunshine before 10 a.m. is ideal. You need sunshine for a good mood and a healthy mind. The fifth letter is T. T for temperance. What does temperance mean? It simply means having self-control. It also means moderation in all things and total abstinence from all harmful things. We need to stay away from all the harmful things which harm our body and mind. Stimulants like nicotine, caffeine, alcohol fit into the category of total abstinence from all harmful things. We need to practice temperance in all things, whether it be eating, sleeping, or anything in our life. Too much of anything is bad for us and our health. We also need to have temperance in our digital world, where we spend much of our day and our time and our eyes are glued to this digital screen. So instead of this, we need to spend a little extra time with our friends, our family, and engage with them in a real conversation. Let me give you an example. Let's take sunlight. 20 to 30 minutes in the sun can give us positive influence and can have a good effect on our physical and mental health. But spending too much time out in the sun can lead to sunburn and other skin problems. So, having too much of anything is bad for our health and also our mind. Research shows that better self control leads to better health. The number 6 letter in the acronym is A, and A stands for air. Getting fresh air can really boost mood and change up our thoughts. Fresh air helps oxygen to get into our lungs and allow it to work at full capacity. As oxygen gets into our lungs and through the bloodstream, it goes to the brain. So, when we have fresh air in our body, then our brain also has fresh air and oxygen. Then, when the amount of oxygen is more in the brain, then it can work more efficiently. There's no better cure for a stressful day or an overwhelmed mind than sunshine, exercise, and fresh air. When there is lack of fresh air in our body, then there is lack of oxygen supply to the brain. So this causes fatigue, drowsiness, dullness of mind, and irritability. More oxygen results in an increase in serotonin, which makes you feel calm, happy, and relaxed. Getting fresh air on a regular basis can help fight depression or feelings of worthlessness. The 7th letter is R. R stands for rest. Now, this rest and sleep are closely connected to mood. Inadequate sleep can cause irritability and stress. Healthy sleep can enhance well being. Sleep is a powerful stress reducer. If you don't get enough sleep, you will experience bad mood and anger. When you follow a regular sleep routine, it can calm and restore your body functions. It can improve your concentration, regulate mood, improve decision making. When you rest well, you are able to cope with stress. Adults need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. The 8th and the last letter in this acronym is T, and this T stands for Trust in Divine Power. It is said that trust in divine power, faith, and prayer boosts both mental and physical health. Trust leads to inner peace and stability. It brings assurance, hope, and peace, and help reduce anxiety. So, these were the 8 golden rules called New Start. So, now let's review this acronym. N stands for nutrition, E stands for exercise, W stands for water, S stands for sunshine, T stands for temperance, A for air, R for rest, and T stands for trust in divine power. So try to practice these golden rules if you want to have a good mental health. You will not achieve everything at once, but you have to start it slowly and little by little. But if you are facing some mental health issues which you are unable to resolve, then you must seek a professional help. If you have learned something from this video, then do share it with others so that they can also have a good mental health. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.